The power of Tozawa was running wild on Raw tonight as he faced off against Shinsuke Nakamura 7 years to the day that Akira Tozawa first came to the United States of America. Now, Akira Tozawa, we all knew how this match was going to go, but he looked good in the process. Very short match, but Tozawa's power was diffused with a Kinshasa. In fact, he looked like he got hit by a bus and folded over like an accordion. It was pretty bad for Tazawa. But nonetheless, WWE seemed to be teasing Shinsuke versus Otis, probably for next week's Raw. The really interesting factor to this was Michael Cole on commentary acknowledging that Shinsuke is doing these cryptic messages, the cryptic promos. Before Raw tonight, Shinsuke was asked on a WWE digital exclusive, is Tazawa the person you're talking about in all these cryptic promos? And he looked and said, hell no. I highly doubt Otis is either, because Otis stepped up to Shinsuke. Which brings us to CM Punk, and that's where everyone keeps saying this is who Shinsuke is calling out. This is the challenger that Shinsuke potentially wants. Do you think it is? Let me know in the comments down below. I do think it's credible though, and giving Nakamura some wins like this could be why, because they're about to give him a loss to CM Punk. Maybe? Much like we heard at Crown Jewel, there were also CM Punk chants during this match, and WWE didn't mute the crowd. They didn't turn those mics down, so take from that what you will. This is things you might have missed from Monday Night Raw. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Seth Rollins would kick off this week's Raw, asking Sami Zayn to come to the ring. And as a thank you for helping him at Crown Jewel, he wanted to give him a World Heavyweight Championship match. I really like the fact that when Sami said, I want you to be 100%, Seth looked at him and basically really passionately said, me and you have been doing this for decades. When are we ever 100%? But that doesn't stop us giving 100%. Sami would say the only title that currently Judgment Day doesn't have on Monday Night Raw is the World Heavyweight title. When did Gunther join the Judgment Day? The two would agree and we would get it tonight as the main event of Raw. We'd also find out in this segment and the one following it that Damian Priest was given back his Money in the Bank briefcase as Adam Pearce took it away from Sami Zayn. And that also next week we're going to have the Judgment Day versus Cody and Jey Uso again. Oh my God. I bet it's the main event as well, isn't it? Oh, I can almost predict it now. Seth would defeat Sami Zayn in the main event. Lots of mutual respect afterwards, which obviously is great to see. But then Judgment Day would start the beatdown. Of course, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes would come out to make the save. And the brawl was on. Obviously, officials tried to get control. Adam Pearce lost all his hair, I think, because he was so angry. Adam Pearce saying it's official. You all want to play games? That's it. Judgment Day versus Team Cody, Seth, Sami, and Jey. War Games! Oh, I'm all here for that. There was a random interaction posted on social media tonight of Chelsea Green and Snitsky. What? I haven't seen Gene Snitsky in years. And here he is just randomly popping up in a Twitter video by WWE. Is Gene Snitsky back? What is going on here? We'd see Drew McIntyre arrive on Monday Night Raw tonight. He got asked one question and he just got back in his car and left. Drew said absolutely nothing. Is Drew McIntyre leaving WWE? Social media seems to think this might be the indication. I don't think they'd be doing this if Drew was leaving WWE. I think he's just disappointed in himself. I think he's pissed off. And potentially this is how we get to him in the Judgment Day. After the new Judgment Day, mocked Judgment Day last week for Halloween, the New Day and Judgment Day clashed tonight in the first match of Raw. Really fun match. I loved the New Day mocking Judgment Day from behind during their entrance. Brilliant. Judgment Day would actually beat them pretty much clean. And you know what? I think this is a really smart idea. Everyone always complains about these shady finishes and silly heel tactics all the time. This was giving Judgment Day a credible win on Raw, and I'm good with that. Adam Pearce would deliver a really cool little vignette promo tonight, hyping up the Fatal 4-Way Intercontinental title match, talking about each competitor and what they bring to the table. I really like this. WWE using the general manager to hype up the match, telling you why it's important, etc. More of this. Brilliant. The match itself, the Fatal 4-Way, was an absolute banger, highlighting everyone in it. The ending, a little bit weird. Moonsault from Ivar, Tsunami missed by Bronson Reed, double cover, Ricochet kicked out at 2. You can see there, Bronson didn't. Miz therefore won the match. But the important thing was here, Ivar thought he won and then beat down the Miz. Obviously setting up a story for after Miz faces Gunther, which by no means is a bad thing. I think that's a really good thing for WWE to do. However, I hate the fact that, yes, we can clearly see the referee's only looking at the Miz. He didn't see Ricochet kick out, but we didn't get an explanation on how the referee then came to the decision that Miz won the match, because I think the referee thought Ricochet didn't kick out. Very confusing. It is official. The Creed brothers, along with Ivy Nile, signed contracts tonight to join Monday Night Raw. I love that Ivy Nile has not stopped smiling. Let that attitude continue. I love to see it. We'd then set up a match between the Creed brothers and DIY. Oh my God, what did we do to deserve this? This was great. The Creed brothers looking great again. Julius doing that sit-up suplex thing. Love that. I love that Gargano countered it this week. It was really early in the match. That kind of made a lot of sense. The Creed brothers were successful. 2 matches in a row now for the Creeds. And of course, it was thanks to Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser coming out, attacking Gargano, causing DIY to lose. I'm guessing that feud's not done. But as commentary alluded to, this is really great for the Raw Tag Division. Love to see it. We had a number 1 contenders battle royal for the Women's World Championship. I love that they're doing number 1 contenders matches. Stories here, Becky Lynch come out for the match. She was taken out by Xia Li, then told that she couldn't compete due to a concussion protocol. Now, the match itself was chaotic. It always is with a battle royal. Few talking points, one of which being Nikki Cross, still in her weird state, even after being the first one eliminated, seemingly showing zero emotion at all. Tegan Nox would return for this battle royal on Raw. She was injured during a match in NXT a few weeks ago, so good to see her back. Ivy Nile had her first official match on Raw, looked good doing it too, and also made the Final 4. Ivy Nile, though, would be pulled off the apron by an eliminated Nia Jax. I'm going to assume Nia versus Ivy's going to happen soon. Okay. The final 2 was Shayna and Zoe, and they competed for like 2 minutes on the apron of the ring. Zoe would go on to win the match, and we are going to get Zoe Stark versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship at Survivor Series. That's going to be good. I like the fact we're trying to make a new star here, and I like the fact it seems to be like a fresh matchup, one-on-one. I'm okay with this. Easy 9 out of 10 Raw tonight. Really enjoyed it. DIY versus the Creeds, the main event, the Women's Battle Royal. Very, very fun show. Let me know your thoughts down below if you are new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, never miss another upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll catch you as always next time. Peace!